requested video, a follow-up tour of our DIY chicken coop that we made out of a resin shed kit. We've had this up for about 1.5 years now, and it's worked great. We've had no problems with it, and we've been really, really happy with it. We've made some adjustments over time just to make it suit our needs better, but overall we have been really happy with it, and it's been a great investment. As you can see, I did pretty it up a little bit because I can't help myself. I added some little signs and some plants, which are dying since it's now the fall, but it just makes it a little more attractive. And then we have a solar light that I got at Tractor Supply, which is great for early mornings, or when it starts to get dark out, we can see a little better to get into the coop. So if we head into the coop now, see some of our girls in here. So one question I've gotten a lot is about ventilation. So there are vents in the both front and back of the coop itself. Don't get out, please. And then also I take the plexiglass out of these front doors so that there's a little extra airflow for the summer. In the winter, we usually put those back to keep it warm. So the coop's worked out great. We have downsized our flock since we originally got it, just because we didn't have use for quite as many eggs as we were getting. So stay in there, go outside. Silly chickens. So we're down to 11 now, which works great, and we're still getting plenty of eggs for our family. We have 4 nesting boxes over here. These were just ones we got from Tractor Supply and then added a piece of wood over it to keep them from pooping in it, and also just to make it a little more secure. They seem to like it better that way. Over here we have our waterer that we built ourselves. It's a 5-gallon bucket with a lid. We put a hole in it, flip it upside down in a tub, and that works great, and then we don't have to fill it up quite as often as we were filling up the other one. You do have to have it upside down, otherwise it will not work. You can find tutorials for that all over the internet. Then we have a feeder that we hang from the middle, and then this is one of my favorites. So I have a little basket hanging here. I stick the eggs in here when I come out here and pull them out of the boxes, but I forgot to bring a basket with me from the house, and I don't feel like carrying them with me at that exact moment. So I stash them up here until I remember to bring a basket with me, and then they stay clean away from the chickens' legs. I did put netting up here as well to keep the chickens from getting on this top nesting bar, because they were getting up there and then they were pooping all over the food and water, which got really old, as well as the heater, the heat lamp, which we use in the winter to keep them warm and also mostly to keep the water from freezing, because our Ohio winters do get really cold. So the last big addition we have in here since we originally put up the coop is we've added a door to the outside. I'll show you more from the outside, but we just have a nice little door for them to be able to go out right behind their nesting bars. So now we'll go to the outside of the coop. We've added a nice big run for them. So the run is about double the size of the interior of the coop, so they have plenty of space. You can see our door over here. We just took some wood and propped it in, and when we want to close it, we just have this nice little snap here. And then it'll close. And then in the morning, we just open it back up and clip it, which works great because then we don't have to go in there all the time when it's muddy and get chicken poop all over our shoes. I have 2 pieces of branch that fell down to make some little nesting areas for them outside. They really like to jump up on those and be comfortable. And we also added netting to the entire top because we do have hawks and we have had some chicken losses. So we're trying to keep them as safe as we possibly can. So they seem to really like their run. They love to hang out, especially in the back, because this butts up to our goat pasture, and they like to go see them. We have a door here so we can go in and out. I don't usually go in if I can help it, because then have my head under there. You can see all our happy chickens. So our outdoor run has worked out great. This other enclosure behind it is our goat enclosure. So that's what all that pallet structure is back there. It's for our goats to climb on, and they seem to have a lot of fun with that. And the goats and chickens like to be friends through the fence. So our run is big. We made it about twice the size of the indoor coop, so it goes all the way around the back of the coop along with this side part. So they have tons of space to be able to be outside, dig around, and have fun. And we try to leave them out as many hours a day as we can so they're not cooped up as much. So overall, that is our DIY chicken coop 1.5 years later. This has been a great investment. The chickens love it, and it works out great for our family. So if you're thinking of investing in a resin chicken coop, I think it's a great idea. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching.